Well, here we are again, and the Stargate is what I'm talking about, Stargate, and the cancellation has really hurt us a lot. But it's not over yet. There might be new options, might be happening, rumors, unconfirmed. But I'm not here to talk about that right now. I'm here to talk about Stargate universe and characters, specifically on this video one of the unsung heroes of the Destiny, Adam Brody, who is a an engineer. Why is this character important? And I'm gonna call him the hero of Destiny, unsung hero of Destiny. Well, let's start from the beginning. After Rush and Eli, he was the next one figuring out on the systems of the ship, and then there was Dr. Park and then Volker. So he was figuring him out really soon. He had the welder. He was fixing things all over the ship. That one episode where Riley got injured and he went and repaired that after the fact. There is, when we get to let's see what else. Oh, he created the steel. Well, there was another doctor that was referenced briefly. I don't know if they were shown or ever not, but he was the one, Mr. Brody steel. Colonel Young said it, and then to create alcohol for TJ used that as a disinfectant, but of course other people were using it as an intoxicant. So that's already that much. That got people emotionally through it or caused a little problems. Now let's think about that. Let's dive into that one for a moment. On the episode season 2, Trial and Error, where Colonel Young was being pushed through, Destiny pushed Dr. Young through a bunch of battle simulations in his head that was reality to him to see what Destiny was trying to test him. So Dr. Young was drinking all through that whole time, and the moment when Lieutenant Scott came in and had a stern talking with Young, then Destiny started moving again. Or was that Rush pushing the buttons when he had control of the bridge? But either way, none of that would have happened if it wasn't for Mr. Brody and his steel. Now, what else did he do? Well, during the Lucian Alliance attack, Colonel Telford was under the old mind control, which we saw in SG-1, how the only way to break it is to kill them. But that was not clear to everyone on the Destiny, especially Camille Ray. So when Colonel Young had to kill Colonel Telford, bring him back to life, the only one who was venting the atmosphere from the room. No one wanted to do it. Eli didn't want to do it. Mr. Volker didn't want to do it. Only Adam Brody did that. And that is when, after he did that and pushed the button, is when Colonel Telford snapped out of the mind control and warned Colonel Young that that the Lucian Alliance was about to invade and attack Destiny. That saved they had a fighting chance. Without that, Destiny would not have stood a chance against the Lucian Alliance invasion. Now let's see what else. here we go. He repaired the third spacesuit. I think that was on the episode Resurgence, where Lieutenant Scott, Sergeant Greer, and Brody boarded the alien ship. And I think Sergeant Greer said something like, "If you just repaired the suit, why am I wearing it?" And Brody says, "Easy for me to fix if something goes wrong," which it won't, in all likelihood. So he got that. Now, what about on the Twin Destinies episode? He was the first one, even before Dr. Rush, to think of salvaging the parts. Dr. Rush figured it out after, even though Dr. Rush claims he figured it out first. But you know how that goes. And he explains, these things, we need a bunch of them. This one's good, this one's burnt out. And what do you call that? Things that make it go. But he was right. Let's see what else. Oh, the stasis pods. When Eli and Brody accidentally froze Brody in the stasis pod without that information, and that, as Eli called it, research, they would have never been able to put themselves in the stasis pods by the end on the final episode on Gauntlet. So, also, two last little tidbits. Dr. Rush said, well, here's to Mr. Brody's paper making project. So he was making paper. And also, Colonel Young, I believe, said, well, we're running out of bullets. And he goes, I guess we'll have to have Brody make some more. So he was providing them with ammunition, paper, and everything else that is the only reason Destiny survived. The unsung hero, the engineer, I'm a physicist, but he's an engineer, Mr. Adam Brody, the unsung hero of the Destiny. Thank you for listening to this little weird rant. I hope all of you can understand and have a little fun. The true hardcore fans will know exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone else gonna think I'm crazy. That's okay. Anyways, save Stargate.